Hi everyone, so I'm right here in the continuator truck representing. I have my own URL, UnitedStatesAsphalt.com. I just bought it because I'm got in construction, #USA all day. Motherfuckers, you guys know what time it is when it comes to this shit. And I just wanted to show you guys my little crystals. They're borax crystals, and the interesting part about it is that see that oh shit, you see that all day, baby, all day. Shit, thought I was fucking around, huh? But anyway, back to my video. I made these and I collected them. And the interesting thing about it, back to my point, is that I was watching this movie, and in the movie, it was a cartoon movie, like a fantasy movie. It was pretty cool. And this cartoon character guy found one, or he had a lot of them. And then he went to like this fantasy world, and he had to, or the character had to like go in there and I don't know, he had to like save the world. And these crystals are so powerful because like if when they touched it or something, it glue, and I think whatever they thought or something like that would appear. So it was an opposite effect type of thing. So I've been having it on my person, on my personnel as I'm flagging, and because it's all positive energy, and a lot of people are into this stuff. And one of my friends, I'll just get to my point. Basically, anything positive or negative, like these crystals will protect you. And it happens somewhere else, like in a different world, or in a different like in the movie. But I believe that it's true here on Earth as well, because like I've shared in some of my videos how now they're using the crystals in technology, actually. And it's super, super cool. If you guys look into it, they're using crystals in technology, and they could hold a lot of data. So if you find one, don't get rid of it. Like it could possess data within it, energy, and it could be something that was from past ages or something like that. And we understand from the Bible that the world, or with God is infinite. He was before time, and he is who he is, and the future is him. It is the God of the universe, you could say. So with that energy, and you finding one, there's no telling if it was from before the world was even created, So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. So if you guys can get your hands on some of these, or buy some, but I think it's like a more personal thing if you make your own. It's pretty cool. You could make them and there's a lot of YouTube videos on how you can make them, at home. And I seen this one video, and I made my own like mixture. I was gonna say potion, hashtag potion, he he he, but no, it's not a potion. It's just a mixture of different types of salts out there, and then you could put them like you could run them through a filter, so the water could be clarified. Then it gets any debris out of it, and the more filtration, if you run it through a filter, it will be more powerful because it will be more crystal clear, and that's what you want to get, is that crystal clear gem crystal. So what I did is, I think I put it on a string or a fish string, and then I tied a knot on the string itself. Then I cut the end of it so I could have like a little, ribbit or something so I could hold on to. And then I was gonna do it for 2 years, but then I just stopped for whatever reason. But I think I did it for like 2 months, and I did it for like 2 months, and then I kind of just stopped, or I did it for longer than that. I don't know. I think it was 2 months though, because it got pretty big, like a penny or smaller than a penny. But yeah, like I don't know what happened to it. I probably threw it away or something. But anyway, yeah, like you can make your own, and you have to change the mixture periodically so it could continue growing and growing and growing. So I think the bigger you get it, the more energy that you will collect. And I don't know, you could just display it in your room, in your living room, or I was thinking about building or making one like a big rock, that way I could have it like somewhere. I was thinking big, like a trash can, like a big dumpster container where I could mix the solution into, so I could continue growing and growing until the day that I die or something. That would be super cool. That way I could just put it somewhere or leave it for like in a museum or something. That would be super cool as well, as a man-made crystal. But yeah, they're super cool. And I remember I was flagging for like 12 hours, and it felt like my knee was buckling. But like I felt fine, but I felt like fuck, after a while. But it didn't buckle or anything. Like it didn't break or anything, but it felt like it was. And like my spine was hurting and a bunch of other things, but I'm not complaining though. It's that's why I have this though. So if you guys are flagging, if you guys have to stand for a long time, I would recommend getting yourself some crystals, even if you have to buy them. That way, you could have that positive energy. And getting into that, my friend Ken Limberg and my cousin Mario Contreras, we were at Ken's house, and Mario was working for Ken with AGP as AG/P.com, and some advertisers or some salespeople went to his house from church, I guess, and they were going to show us like some stuff that they were selling. And my friend Ken, he has this water filter that he uses to this day that he bought from him. But the thing I want to get into, and those things are super cool as well. You guys should get some of those as well, because they have magnets and a bunch of other cool stuff. But the guy had a pen, and he had us like balance, or like he had us hold it and then put the opposite hand to the side of us like this, and or no, as we were holding it, and then I think with one leg, standing on one leg, and as we were holding it, he pushed down on our hand, and we wouldn't like lose our balance. But then he took the pin away, and he told us to extend our hand again, and he performed the same steps. He pushed our hand down, and we all three lost our balance. So yeah, I wanted to buy it, but it was like 200 and something, so I didn't buy it. But I would have definitely bought it because I liked it was like magic, you know. It was super super cool, and it worked on me. I would have been I would have definitely been sold on it if I had the money, but I was considering it, but I only had like $500 in my bank account. So, you know, I was like, fuck that. I need to pay my gas and my bills and a bunch of other shit. So I just decided against it. But, so I decided to build my own, make my own. I was like, well, why spend the money, you know, because I could just build my own. So I looked on YouTube, and that's what I did. But yeah, fuck. Ashes are getting everywhere in this fucking truck. Hopefully I don't get fucking fired. My boss is gonna be like, what the fuck? Who was smoking in the fucking truck? Fucking, I think it's 42. Like, fuck. Highway Specialty Co. You guys haven't heard about it. Pretty cool fucking company that the fucking local union 185 plugged me into. And then I do some other work. Like right now I'm doing work for Rolling Rock. They're located out in Mount Shasta. And it's super, super cool out here in Redding. I love it. You know, I'm just going wherever God takes me, and He's directing my paths as I continue to put my trust and faith in Him. And you know, you guys all know the sermons, you know, all that good stuff, right? Some people will say, yeah, all the bullshit, but it's not bullshit. I love God. I like doing my own thing, you know? Like, God wants us to enjoy our life, not to be stressed the fuck out. And that's why I always make these, like, videos and, you know, sexual videos on X videos and stuff like that. And, yeah, like under the username Fitness Massager. So you guys can go check that out. If you guys want, I mean, I'm single, so I have, I guess I have the clearance to do that. But if I got married, I would definitely just delete it. Unless my wife, like, allowed me to keep it, and then, fuck yeah, I'll keep it. And then we could even fuck together and then post fucking the videos online. That shit would be fucking sick. That would be fucking dope. But I don't know. That would be up to my wife, right? But anyway, yeah, like, fucking, life is good. Life is good. And it's weird because I was, like, I'm thinking all this shit. And I'm thinking, like, a lot of people are getting locked up right now. I'm thinking, you know, I go to Crossroads Church in Bethel. Crossroads Church. That's in Corona. Bethel Church, in Redding, California, and they're all about the supernatural and looking at signs and stuff like that. And for me, I've been working construction, and it's like God is working in my life. I'm not perfect, just like anyone else, and I've also been trying to make money so I could build connects. You know, website building, website. My cousin wanted to do the app, but it's all good though. You know, I believe that God is, regardless of what I think or what my cousin thinks, God is doing His will, and His will is what matters, and we people matter. So Anyway, that being said, like, um, I was looking at this Vitalant blood donation right here where I'm at. I'm on well, the 80 freeway northbound, but right off the Blue Oaks Boulevard west, there's that shop there, and the Vitalant blood donation, and I was thinking vigilante, and I was thinking vigilant, because the Bible says be vigilant and be vigilant, aware or something, because the adversary goes about like a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. So, we just have to be on our toes, like people say. My cousin used to say that a lot. So that's why I say it. But anyway, yeah, we just got to be aware and, you know, like precautious because, I don't know, because the devil is out there trying to destroy people's hopes, steal your hopes, steal, kill your hopes, and destroy your hopes. And God's saying, don't allow the fucking devil to do that to you. You know, God has his plans and he directs your steps. So if something doesn't work out, try not to stress over it. I know it's hard, but just trust in God, and he's going to make your path straight. But anyway, yeah, like there's a lot of stuff like that I think in my mind. I don't know if it's just me or like I shared in my other videos. I don't know if it's just like me or like the Holy Spirit really guiding me and directing my paths. But I see a lot of this stuff, everywhere. And that's what the Bethel Church in Reading teaches people how to look for signs like this. Like, there's a story of this young girl. She was like no more than 10 years old. She was probably like 6 or 7 or something like that. And if I remember correctly, and she sensed that there was someone getting like molested or raped or something like that, and she gave like a description of the house and the street or something, and they went and investigated, and surely enough, there was someone in that house that was getting raped and molested or something like that. So I don't know, it's crazy stuff that people wouldn't really like take serious, and some people would probably consider as a joke or something, but it's not. And it's the power of the mind, and like the crystals, like it's that positive energy. And if you don't believe in God, then you could just believe in the energy or something. I don't know. But anyway, God is real. I believe he is, because he is setting people free, and he is, delivering people and helping people. And, if you don't believe in any of that, just believe in one another. We have to believe in each other as people and help each other out as much as possible. I mean, looking around, we see the problems, we see the negativity. We've been taught a certain way, so that's how we function and operate and think and live life. But there's a lot of good people out there, and we just have to just trust in God if things are not going our way. That's all I could say, because I don't have the money. I don't know anyone's problems, and if I do, I just get sad. I get saddened in my heart, and my heart goes out to you people. It really does. And I do have a heart. It might be like a little sand of grain, like a little mustard seed, but nevertheless, I do have a heart, and I have faith. I have faith that, you know, that God could do big things for you, but um, and it, and just you being alive is sufficient. Just you having your health, you're alive. You got to be thankful for the little things, because there is a friend of mine um, that goes to Crossroads, and her name is Vanessa, and she got in a car accident and she got paralyzed from the waist down, and um, like people that have you know tragic events like that, or where their life is like you know totally fucked up by natural causes or accidents, is fucked up, and I think that that for people in that situation, it would be hard to to hear a sermon like this, or a speech like this, or to really believe that there is a God and that He cares, and this and that. But you're alive, for all of you in general. We're all alive for a reason, and we still have our minds. I know some people can't use their minds because of mental sickness, which is okay. Well, it's not okay, but like, I'm not judging anyone, and criticizing anyone in any way. I just believe that like God allows certain people to continue living for a reason, and this life is weird. It's there's a lot of mysteries in this world, but I believe that if we just put our hope in God and each other, then we could provide a lot more to one another, and live life the way, I don't fucking know, but you know, and I guess all I'm really trying to say is you have to remain strong, and keep your hopes up, regardless of how things look like in this life. Because even myself, I sometimes lose hope, or I feel stressed out. But there's a lot of distractions. Watch television, go out to the park, do something to get yourself out of that mindset, out of that mind frame, like Yo Moneybag says. He's super cool. I love that rapper. But anyway, you got to get your mind out of of the gutter, like they say, but not in a sexual way, because sex is good. That's what God created us for. But anyway, you just got to get your mind out the gutter, as a figure of speech, to think positively. And these crystals will definitely, I believe, will help you with that. And there's a lot of cool stuff. Like, I brought them with me because I just felt like they would lead me and help me and give me energy and empower me, and a bunch of other things. Because we as people, we're not always going to have one another, because people pass away. Things happen, shit happens. But these crystals are like super, super positive energy. And it doesn't matter about your situation, these crystals will help you and give you energy to go through life. Because I think maybe it's just a mental thing, because you're believing, you have some form of hope, and I think the crystals offer that. It offers hope. Like, yeah, I might not have anything in this world, but I have something. And that something, which in this case is the crystals, um, you know, you have something to think about despite troubles and other worries of life that life just gives us as human beings, right? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and post this video on YouTube and do my fucking job like I should be fucking doing. And not fucking making videos and, searching the fucking web and acting like a dumbass. Fuck. Just don't tell no one if you guys see this video. Try not to snitch me out too much. Hearts. If I could connect it, hearts. Because I'm using my other hand to record. Anyways, peace out, people. Much love.